Justintime with your Flattopfavs. It's the SOS show. We're back. Healthy living, healthy cooking. Today we're doing, you may pronounce it gyro. In all actuality, it's gyro. You gotta let the R, G is silent, and you gotta let the R roll. Today we're making gyros, all right? And we're also making a tzatziki sauce, all right? You can't have a gyro without tzatziki sauce, all right? So we're gonna run over our ingredients real quick so you can know, and we're gonna talk about the gyro meat just so you're comfortable understanding what it is, all right? So first we're gonna start with our tzatziki sauce, which we have one cucumber that we peeled and seeded, okay? So we took the seeds out, all right? And you're gonna look up various different recipes that call for mint or dill and a teaspoon of that. Well, guess what? I love the flavor of both. So we're using a teaspoon of dill as well as a teaspoon of fresh mint that we minced up earlier, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and add that, all right? And next we've got our tablespoon of minced garlic that's going in, okay? We have our lemon juice, a tablespoon of that with a little bit of zest on the inside. So we're gonna add that as well, okay? And then last but not least, we're gonna add our Greek yogurt, which is plain, obviously. And then we're gonna add that right in. Now, we're only making it in front of you on the show because of the fact that we're showing you all of the ingredients. But in all actuality, you would make this the day before and let it rest, let those flavors come together. But now we're gonna just go ahead and get that mixed around. And we're gonna go ahead and show you how that looks once it's all said and done. Very, very simple. Lots of flavor with those fresh herbs, with the dill and the mint. And then we've got our cucumbers. Now, I like to leave the cucumbers chunky. Now, if you wanted to, you could pulverize them. You can put them in a processor. You can mash them up. I just like the crunch of the cucumber, all right? So, our tzatziki sauce, we've got everything. Oh, it smells good. We've got our dill, our mint, our garlic, our lemon juice with our zest, as well as our cucumbers and our Greek yogurt, okay? So that's ready to go, okay? And then last but not least, we're gonna go ahead, and this is one of those quick meals that are healthy, and we're gonna do it two different ways. One, we're gonna do it our regular gyro way, and then we're gonna do our vegetarian gyro, where we've got our gyro meat as well as our sliced portobello. Wonderful, we love the texture of the portobello. We're gonna hit it on the flat top just a little bit with, of course, our liquid gold, okay? And we're gonna start creating this wonderful sandwich that you can eat for lunch, dinner, and you might even want it for breakfast. Depends on what time you wake up, all right? So let's talk about the gyro meat for a minute. The gyro meat is comprised of a bunch of spices as well as beef and lamb. Now, the way you make it is there's two different ways. There's the quick way that you make it. One, you take all of your ingredients, equal parts beef, equal parts lamb, minced onion, and then your seasonings, pulverize them, or you put them in a processor, and then you pull it out, form it, and slow cook it in the oven. Now, that's the easy way. Then you form this shape, you let it cool, and then you shave off those pieces as we did earlier. So you can kind of see the shave from our gyro meat. Now, the better way to do it is the classic way. You put it on a rotisserie and you let it go slow and slow and slow over flames. And that's the traditional way to do it. But with all that, now you know what the gyro meat is, all right? Beef and lamb, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we got our flat top set at about 300, okay? Should be hot and ready to go. We've got our liquid gold going down, okay? We're gonna go ahead, and this is not gonna take long at all. We're actually gonna make both at the same time, okay? And we've got our gyro meat going down, and that's only gonna take a few minutes, because keep in mind, it's already cooked. It's just been cooling since yesterday, and now we wanna bring it back up to temperature, and then we're adding a little bit of flavor with the liquid gold as we start making our sandwiches. And we're gonna add our portobellos here, okay? As we add our portobellos on, we wanna get a nice caramelization on top, on each side. So you're gonna see that kind of firm up. We don't want it to be too mushy. So literally all of this is gonna take no more than a few minutes, all right? So we've got our mushrooms hanging out by themselves. Let's keep them on the side away from our gyro meat, okay? And notice I'm working two different tongs because we wanna make sure that we keep our gyro meat on one side, okay? And we're gonna get that warmed up. and we've got our 2 pitas in front of us, and we're going to start building these gyros shortly. Gyros. I got to work on that rolling of the R. That gyro. There we go. All right. And we're going to get that warmed up. And like I said, it's not going to take long. And this is a great quick sandwich. Now, if you don't want to roast off or prepare your own gyro meat, you can purchase it. But the thing that I like to do is start adding the amount of garlic and onion and all those additional seasonings that I like. All right. So we're getting close. Now, all we're doing is we're warming up the gyro meat. Okay. We don't want it to overcook because then it gets tough, it gets chewy, and then we got a problem. All right. So we've got it sitting in the liquid gold. Going to add a little bit more over here. Okay. Now we're going to switch to our mushrooms, and we're going to check those out. See if we got nice color up, little longer with the color. Okay, it's getting close. Oh, the aromas that we have in here right now, we've got the dill and the mint and the mushrooms. We got fresh onion and tomato that we're going to garnish our sandwich, our gyro with shortly. And we're going to start building these sandwiches that you can do at home on the flat top, on the stove top, whatever you have. It's pretty simple. And you can see the gyro meat starting to retain all of that liquid gold flavor. Okay, we're going to let that set for a few more minutes. And let's go ahead and flip our mushrooms here. Oh, there's the color that we want. Okay, nice gold. Oh, wonderful here. And like I said, healthy living. We wanted to make sure we've got a lot of protein here on both sides, as well as a vegetarian option for those that didn't know. Hey, it's out there, okay? So now we're going to let that sit. Our gyro meat, our gyro meat is going to make its way to the pita here. And oh, it smells good. We're going to load it up as much as possible here, okay? We got about 4 ounces, okay? Oh, that looks wonderful, okay? So we've got our gyro meat ready to go. And now we're going to go ahead and start loading up our mushrooms here. We're going to load those up, okay? Oh, that looks wonderful. And then here comes our topping shortly. We're going to get our tzatziki sauce on there, which makes the gyro, I'm telling you. If you don't like it, it is a acquired taste that you want to make sure you get. Now we could go ahead and add some of that here. And as you see, I love the chunks. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in and see how we start assembling this wonderful sandwich. Oh, look at that tzatziki sauce go right on top. Okay. And we're going to add a little bit on our original gyro there. And like I said, I decided to leave them crunchy because guess what? That's what I like. And then we're going to hit it with a little bit of onion. Oh, we've got our onion and our colors are coming together. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to hit it with a little bit of our diced tomatoes. Oh, that looks good. And then we're going to hit it with a little more of our diced tomatoes here. And as you can see, simple, to the point, and an excellent choice for a healthy meal, as well as something simple that you can do at home. We've got our original gyro with our homemade tzatziki sauce, which had our cucumbers, our dill, our mint, our garlic, and our Greek yogurt. And then we have our vegetarian one with the tzatziki sauce, as well as our portobello mushrooms, our sliced onions and tomatoes, and lunch is made. How's that look out there? Hopefully we have some beautiful colors showing. And there we have it. And as always, you know how we end the show. You know what time it is. It's baby Justintime Flattopfavs on the SOS show with our original gyro and our vegetarian one. See you next Friday.
I know they gon' remember me, 'cause I'm gon' leave a legacy.